Hi, I'm Patrick McLennan with hints of next week's big soap plots. We've missed the Vic and all its froth, so without further ado, we announce the grand reopening. Alfie and Cat Moon registered landlord and lady. Except that Alfie's first act is to bar Cat after she gets into a fight with Roxy. It all kicks off when Roxy turns around just as Alfie is about to plant a friendly kiss on her cheek. The peck becomes a kiss on the lips and Cat flies at Roxy. That's not a nice look on opening night, so Alfie decides to show his own missus the door. Cat, however, isn't standing for that. In fact, she's falling for it, or at least taking a nasty tumble when she tries to regain entrance. Alfie leaps to her aid, and when she frets about her baby, he shows true fatherly concern. And Alfie seals the deal when he gets down on one knee and asks her to marry him again. Meantime, Vanessa's getting more unwanted attention. She finds slapper sprayed on a door and posters of her topless around the square. The culprit soon emerges when her ex, Harry, reveals to Darren that Jodie's not his daughter, an admission dim Darren can't keep quiet, and Jodie, understandably, isn't too happy about it. But when Vanessa confronts Harry, the geezer threatens to get at her through Jodie, then forces himself on her. I suspect Max may be getting involved in this domestic drama before long. Next, it's Weatherfield. Kevin Webster can't stand Tyrone going on and on and on about his nipper when he feels in his water that it's his son. He wants to know for certain and insists to Molly on a DNA test, but her head is buried deeper than a Chilean miner's. An awkward situation is made more mawkish when he's godfather of the christening, oddfather more like. Our Kev can't stand it anymore and decides if Molly won't arrange one, he's going for the test. Then there's an anxious wait for the results, but later he's horrified to find Tyrone with the letter in his hand. Kevin manages to nab it back and takes it immediately to Molly, who's stunned by the results. But I can't give that away, even if I knew. Meanwhile, another boy's in the middle of a tug of love. Steve and Becky can't raise the 20 grand Kylie wants for little Max. But when he sees how much it means to Becky, Steve folds and decides to raise the sum against the Rovers. It's a traumatic transaction, and one which will probably rebound on McDonald's like a rubber check. Last, it's Emmerdale. Hats off to Eve. She's trying every trick in the book, and a few of her own, to persuade Carl to leave Chaz for her. She tells Carl they're causing her more hurt by keeping their affair quiet. But just as she's about to reveal all to Chaz, Carl wakes up from his fantasy and realises it's Chaz he really wants. Eve resigns herself to being a mistress, and Carl just can't keep his hands off her. But when they're nearly rumbled by Chaz, Eve beats a hasty retreat, leaving her bra on the bedroom floor. Oh dear, poor Eve. I really hope those snatched moments are going to be worth the pain the dangerous dingle girl will visit on you, starting bonfire night. You'd think a person who cares for animals would be all heart. But Rona gives Marlon the "it's not you, it's me" kiss off next week. Actually, it's not you at all, it's the local Casanova, Paddy. And he feels like a total rat when he offers support to his mate. If only you knew, Marlon, if only you knew.